Hello again, Donald Trophy, and welcome to another video. And this one's actually going to be a little bit different, so it is. This one is actually going to be something sports related. Now, you might be thinking, sports related, is this a new topic you're going to be making on your channel? No, it's not. This is actually going to be a bit of a one-off video. And this one is actually going to be about my thoughts of England during this year's World Cup. Now, the reason why I'm actually making this video is because of the fact I actually want to bring up some points and share my views about it. Now, I know I've been making those football fanboy videos, which I've actually quite enjoyed making. I think they've just been interesting little videos, as well as voice messages as I've done. And I think just somewhat interesting and different on it, and obviously I made it because of the fact the World Cup was on. Now, overall, for myself, I'm actually not a fan of sports, even though when I play the character, I sound like it. The reason why I'm actually not a fan of sports is because of the fact I've actually never really enjoyed it. I used to play some at school and, do all sorts of different activities during PE, at primary school and secondary school. But overall, I never really found it interesting. I always did my best, but it just wasn't a subject that it was never a subject that I never enjoyed doing and stuff. And even watching sports and stuff, I'm not really into doing. The only time I ever do it is I watch it if the World Cup or if the Euro football is on. That's really the only time I ever watch it. And I usually support three teams: England, Italy, and the Republic of Ireland. Obviously, I support England because obviously I live in the UK, and obviously I support them every time the tournament's on. The reason why I support Italy is because of the fact I'm part Italian on my father's side, and the reason why I support the Republic of Ireland is because I'm part Irish on my mother's side. So that's why. Just in case if you wondered, you know what I mean? And overall for England this year, I think they've definitely done better than I think anyone expected. You know what I mean? They came fourth place. They got to the semi-finals, which unfortunately they lost. And then they played their last game, which was the third place playoffs. Unfortunately, lost that, so they did. And they came fourth place. And I've actually been quite pleased to see England doing bloody good for once, especially when you look back at their previous, attempts at the World Cups and the Euros and all that sort of stuff. And it shows that they've definitely got a better and, new team now, so they have. Because the last World Cup, they didn't leave the world, they got eliminated during at the end of the group stage in 2014, which was a bit depressing, so it was. And I think after that, and even the previous attempts, I didn't really have a lot of faith in England. I thought they're going to lose every single time. And before this tournament even started, I even said the same thing. I thought England's going to easily lose. You know what I mean? They're not going to do well. I was bloody wrong. You know what I mean? It definitely proved me wrong that, they came fourth place. And the dedication that they gave during this tournament has just been absolutely outstanding. It really, really is. And it shows you that they have they have the ability to do well. And I think the reason why they pretty much flopped before and failed is because of that fact that they had some of the same players from years ago. And overall, they need to have at least new players. I think every near 4 to 6 years. I think even before the next one starts. And that's what happens with certain countries where they have a team, ends up winning, and they use that team again, and it doesn't go as well. Like, for example, Italy during the 2006 World Cup, they won that. And I think they ended up using the same team for Euro 2008 and I think Euro 2010, and they both lost. They lost both tournaments, you know what I mean? Because of the fact that they're not in the same mentality, and they just believe, oh, well, we won this year, we're going to win like 2 years, in 2 years' time. It doesn't always work that way, and that's, the way it goes. And eventually they did get a better team. They got to the final of Euro 2012, where unfortunately they lost 4-0. A little bit depressing, so it was, but, that's how it goes and stuff. But it definitely shows that they need that, you know, improvements are made when you've got new players on, and once you train them, you know, every single day, every week, every month, every year, it helps so much, and that's just the way it goes. And it shows you that they've done so well this year. It really, really has. And the manager, coach, I forgot what it's called now, has definitely taught them really, really well, and it's great to see that they've improved so much. And I'm quite glad to see that and stuff. And it's definitely been an interesting tournament, because there have been teams that were never in the semi-finals or the quarterfinals, such as Germany, you know what I mean? And they're like, you know, like the biggest team, you know, for football and stuff. And they got eliminated at the end of their group stage match, the last one, you know what I mean? So it shows you. Just because you might think, oh, I'm like the best team in the world, that doesn't always mean you're going to win, you know what I mean? And that's just the way it goes. So yeah. And I think ever since the incident of England losing against Iceland in Euro 2016, it definitely makes England look a bit better, look more better since that incident when they lost, I think, was it 2-1? I'm not entirely sure, I think it was. And I remember the following day after that match aired, there were people creating online petitions to get that match retaken. That was no joke I made in my football fanboy videos. That was a real thing, you know what I mean? That was real. And I remember when I saw that, I remember just laughing out. I thought, is this real? I thought, is this a real thing? And it was, you know what I mean? So from going, you know, from Euro 2016 as an embarrassment to World Cup 2018 as, you know, amazing players, coming fourth place is bloody amazing. And well done for that, you know what I mean? Well done. Well done, you England football players, you know what I mean? You've done really, really well, and I bloody salute you and stuff. Obviously, you're not going to watch this, you know what I mean? But it's great to see them do really, really well for once. And, you know, thank you. Thank you for making it entertaining. It's been absolutely amazing. I know you'll have your naysayers saying, well, they lost again. I don't like them now. I don't like them. You know what I mean? You'll have the bloody naysayers. But the thing is, secretly, you know they've done well. You just don't want to prove it. You know what I mean? And that's just the way it goes. But, you know, thank you. You know what I mean? And I think everyone else, every other country that was in the World Cup have made, you know, their fans happy and stuff. Granted, no, not everyone won, but even if you were still in the group stage, you were in the World Cup. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Even if you won one match, even if you won no matches, you've still done well. You know what I mean? And that's a good thing. You know what I mean? Even if you never were in the World Cup and you still played matches, again, you should still be proud of yourselves. You know what I mean? It's the way it goes. A lot of people take sports too seriously, and that's just the way it goes. Actually, you can say the same for video games. But you know what I mean? That's just how it goes. You've got your true fans, and I think you've got the fake fans that just like to cause trouble and misery, but just how it goes with things. But yeah, you know, I just want to say, you know, well done England for doing well, and it definitely shows that you've got, you know, your abilities out there to actually play really well. So yeah, I just want to say thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit different, but I wanted to, you know, talk about this and stuff. And share my views as well, you know what I mean? I know a lot of people might be thinking, you know, oh, I don't like the video and stuff. It was just a little bit different, and I wanted to share my thoughts about it, because I did watch England's matches this year. Usually I just ignore them, like, okay, I'll hear what the score is, but I wanted to see how they play and stuff. So I just want to say, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and enjoy the rest of your week and stuff, and look forward to my videos, my upcoming videos with the Alex Francis on Friday, and my regular video on Saturday and stuff. So I just want to say, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all later. Bye!